Hi, this is Ramachandran from onlinemathforall.com. In this video, we are going to talk about simple interest, principal, interest, rate of interest, time period. So all these things we have in simple interest. Let us consider a real life example, that is, I am going to deposit $1,000 in a bank. After 1 year, the bank gives me $100 as interest for my deposit $1,000. In case I'm going to deposit $1,000 for 2 years, the bank will give me $200 as interest for my deposit $1,000. So the bank is doing some calculation to give me interest for my deposit. So how this calculation is made by the bank? So these are the things we are going to discuss in our topic simple interest. Okay, so first let us come to know the formula that we use in simple interest. So that is capital I is equal to P times I times T. Here capital I is I stands for interest. In our example, when I deposit $1,000 in a bank, the bank gives me $100 as interest. So that $100 is I. Now P stands for principal. Okay, principal is nothing but the money that I initially deposit in the bank account, and I stands for decimal form of the percentage, that is rate of interest. So always the rate of interest will be given in percentage, so we have to convert that percentage into decimal form, that is a value of I, and T is time. So the unit of time is always years. For example, I am going to plug number 2 for T, that is T is equal to T. The formula will understand. So we are going to calculate interest for 2 years, because whenever we take any value for 2, the formula will consider as years, number of years. And some students will have doubt. So some deposits are going to be made in months instead of years, like I'm going to deposit $500 for 6 months in a bank account. At that time, here the time is not in here, the time is in months. So how can we do this kind of calculation? It's very simple. In case the time is given in months, it has to be converted into years. So for that we have to do a simple work, that is we have to divide by 12. For example, so time is 6 months is given. So for that what we have to do is to convert this months into years, we just have to 6 divided by 12. So 6 by 12 years, that is half year. So it's very simple. So whenever we want to convert months into years, we just have to divide by 12. So that is the only thing we have to make. So in this way we find simple interest for a particular money deposit in a bank or in some other investment. So the money what we initially deposit is called principal, and the rate of interest is given by the financial institution or any bank is called I. So usually the rate of interest will be mentioned in percentage, so we have to convert that percentage into decimal form, that is a value of I, and T is time, that is number of years. So if I'm going to deposit for 2 years, we'll take T is equal to 2. In case instead of number of years, in sometimes the number of months will be given. At that time we have to convert number of months into number of years. For that we have to do a simple work, that number of months to be divided by 12. So once you divide by 12, months will be converted into years. I hope now the students will be able to understand the formula capital I is equal to P I T, and what does I stand for, what does P stand for, and what does I stand for, what does T stand for. Okay, now let's do a sample problem to have more understanding about simple interest. Okay, let's move to the next page. Okay, let us consider a problem. I'm going to deposit $1,000 in a bank. So the bank gives me the rate of interest is 10%, and time is 2 years. So now I just have to calculate interest. So that is, how much interest will I get after 2 years for my deposit $1,000 for the rate of interest 10%. So this is our target. Okay, we just have to use the formula what I explained in my previous page, that is capital I is equal to P times small I times T. So clearly the value of P is $1,000 times the value of I must be decimal form of the given percentage. So 10% can be written as 10 over 100. So whenever we want to convert percentage into decimal, we just have to divide by 100. So when we divide 10 over by 100, the value will be 0.1. So the value of I is 0.1 and the time is 2. So we have T is equal to 2. So now we just have to multiply these two values. When you multiply all these, we have to multiply all the three values. When we multiply all the three values, 1000, 0.1 and 2, we'll be getting $200. So that is the interest earned by my deposit, $1,000 for 2 years. And in some questions, the way of asking question will be little bit different. In some questions, they will be asking, $1,000 has been deposited today, and after 2 years, how much money will we get back along with interest? It's very simple. They are asking to find the amount. So to find the amount, the formula is principal plus interest. So principal is our initial deposit, that is $1,000, plus interest is $200. So finally we are getting the amount $1,200 I'm going to receive after 2 years. So now I hope the students will be able to understand clearly what is simple interest, what is the formula to be used to find simple interest, and what is rate of interest, and how can you get the value for small I from the percentage given as rate of interest. All those things are much clearer, I hope. Okay students, for more videos like this, please visit www.onlinemathforall.com. Thank you.